Hey y'all, it's Aaliyah and Mala.
And this is Two Girls, One Branch. Two sisters with one goofy ass podcast.
Very goofy. Emphasis on the goofy because we really are just new boot goofing today.
New boot goofy.
New boot goofing. We are several. You've never heard new boot goofing before?
Mm-mm.
Literally. I guess it's like a southern thing of like when you get some new boots, you just new boot goofing.
Okay, period.
Yeah, we're gonna
I
bring
like
that back. Bring back
I
new
like
boot
that.
goofing.
Yeah.
The girls that know, the yeehaw
Yeah.
girls. The yeehaw girls know. But yeah, we really are new boot goofing because we are like what, three glasses
Well, we
deep
had
Peroni.
2 glasses of champagne while we were thinking about what to talk about this episode.
Literally.
When we were notioning our episode.
notioning.
And now we drinking on wine.
Yeah.
We
We just had some leftover wine from
We're going to have a hell of a
not
headache
wine.
tomorrow.
Oh my god, right? It's the middle of the week and it's not even that late. It's like 6:30. But what was I saying? Oh, we had so much leftover champagne from New Year's Eve, so we were like, let's just play a game in the front yard and chug the rest of the champagne. So I think Mila has some clips of that y'all will see on TikTok. So go follow Mila on TikTok
Yeah.
to see that. But now we're just drinking some wine we had
Some
left over.
wine. Yeah.
So who knows what's about to happen?
I mean, we know what's about that.
Of course, we know what's about to happen. I mean, we're new boot goofing, but we're still ladies. We know what's going on.
Don't play.
Don't play.
Yeah.
We're just hanging. We're just chit-chatting. How has your week been so far?
It's been a pretty good week. It ain't.
What's
it ain't,
today?
What is today?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
The
so
second.
the week just started.
The week just started.
My last
It's Tuesday
week,
for us. Yes.
My last week has been cool. Working as usual.
2 days into the new year, how you feeling?
Ooh.
Your word last week was renovated.
Renovated. I feel like I'm laying out my floor plans right now. So I'm thinking of stuff and trying to put myself into all the stuff that I want to get done this year.
You just sounded like Kylie Jenner. It's a year of realizing things, and I'm just realizing new things
to realize new things.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a year of realizing things.
Realizing. Documenting. Getting
And
stuff.
renovating. Period. Wow. Okay.
How's your week been?
Today was my first day back at work
Wah, wah.
since before Christmas or whatever. Yeah, literally wah.
Yeah.
Working is just not the vibe, but we do it and we love it and we love getting paid.
Anyways,
Right?
we like
But
getting
no,
paid.
I've just been chilling. I, unfortunately, you know how people are like, oh, you got to clean your house before the new year, blah, blah, blah. And then don't wash clothes on the new year, like the first or whatever. So
Yeah.
today, I did not clean before the new year. I was just not really
Yeah.
vibing. I was kind of just hanging out. And so I couldn't clean yesterday because I'm super superstitious.
Right.
So today I actually washed
Clean our
clothes and
rooms.
cleaned and all that. Let me just say, I put things in the washing machine.
Okay.
There we
And
go.
that's cleaning.
And that's cleaning.
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted. I'm not dirty.
Yeah, she ain't dirty, but hey, cleaning is just another task we have to do that we don't want to do. So
Period.
you do
What's your least favorite house chore?
My least favorites,
Mhm.
all of them.
I know they all suck, but what's
Washing dishes.
Oh my god, that's mine.
Washing dishes
And taking out the trash.
taking the trash to the
I'm
road.
just a girl.
Yeah,
I can't be taking out my own trash
I had to wake up at 5:00 in the morning
to take the trash to the road.
To the road.
Yeah, that's the thing. I moved back home this year, and normally you just take the trash to the chute in an apartment complex and it's gone, or you have valet trash. But we literally have to remember every Monday night to take the dumpster to the road here so the trash truck can come get it. And mind you, it's not move the trash can 5 feet up to the road. We have
We
a
got a
long
driveway.
ass driveway.
Yeah,
And it's
A
kind of
bumpy
uphill to
driveway.
go towards the road.
Yeah,
And
it's
my
horrible.
God. It is
and I
horrible.
got so deep in the bed, and then I was like, "Oh my god!"
She texted me at like 11:30 and was like, "Are you awake?" And I was like, "Not really, but why?" She's like, "I need to take the trash to the road, but I'm scared. I don't want to go back."
I was not finna walk to the road.
And guess what? She didn't.
Night, and I didn't. I just set an alarm for 5:00 in the morning and got up and took it to the road.
And she was there when we woke up this morning.
Period.
And the sad part is, it was one of those mornings where you didn't have to take it that early.
They didn't get trash till 12:00 that evening. So I woke up at 5:00 in the morning
for nothing.
For no reason.
You could have woke up at your normal time and took the trash out and been just fine.
But if I didn't, that would have been the day they would have came at 5:00.
At 6:00 in the morning. And then you're like, fuck, what do we do with this?
Anyways.
What do we do with this trash? But yeah, that's our new year. Literally 2 days in, I can say with no shame that I have taken no action towards my intentions, resolutions, whatever you want to call them.
I did start crocheting again today.
You did. I saw you crocheting today.
I went on my phone like a lot today.
So that's a thing for you?
Yeah.
Crocheting more? Is it crocheting or
just
like
having a hobby?
Just having a hobby.
Yeah. I'm just tired of holding my phone and going from
I literally said that last night. Like, I'm tired of using my phone to pass the time. So, like,
because ain't nothing on Twitter, ain't nothing on Instagram, ain't nothing on TikTok. So I'm like,
nobody's talking about anything.
Yeah.
We're not talking about anything.
I just need to put my phone down.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I keep reading more is definitely on the bingo card. But, you know, the game just started. You know, it's a long game. There's a lot of ball left to play. Yeah, it's the second.
Okay, yeah. It's only the second.
Okay. So we're trucking along. I do have to go get my gym membership, though, but gyms are always so crowded this time of year. And, like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to just wait for everybody to give up on their resolutions. But, no, I'm definitely going to go in the next couple of... Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see what happens. But, yeah, I'm glad your week is...
Off
to a good start. Right. You have been off the past couple of days, which is always nice when we are just...
Yeah.
That's when...
Anyways, but I do go to work tomorrow, so this is my last night of freedom.
Hence why we're just celebrating, bringing in the new year like this. With a little wine. But yeah, I'm excited to catch up on some TV. I feel like I've been spending time with you because you've been off, so I've missed my TV shows that have come on the past couple of days. The finale of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City comes on tonight. Mala is not a Bravo girl.
Who? I know, but that don't even sound appetizing. Like when you just say
it's because you're not hungry.
Oh shit!
It's because you're not hungry.
I must be starving.
You must be malnourished. Yeah. Because the girls that are here to eat.
No, you malnourished if you watching that.
First of all, watch your tone with me.
Like, you heard that sentence, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake
City? It does sound a little crazy. I'm not saying it doesn't.
Icaroni.
However, the girls are crazy. Yeah. And, like, it's not like I'm watching it in a way where I'm like, oh, my God, these women are such women of high class and regard and rapport. And I just want to be like these women.
I know.
No.
You and Mama, y'all watch it just to watch it.
Literally. I'll watch anything. I'll watch anything.
You don't watch anything.
I won't watch anything because Mala's been trying to get me to watch a lot of things.
Leah does not get the lore of bad TV being good. Like,
but in your opinion, I love bad TV.
But that's not what I'm talking, like badly written TV. Like
cult classics.
You don't get the appeal of a bad TV show on the internet, I guess. Like, it's fun for everybody to be like, this sucks, but it's kind of good. You know what I'm saying?
Like what specifically?
Riverdale.
Period. Oh, yeah, no.
Riverdale freaking sucks. It sucks, but I was true to that show for 7 years. Yeah. And I watched every episode
never gave up.
when it came out.
You never gave up on them. Like, Milo watched it to the day it
ended. And guess what? I cried when it ended. Okay. I cried bad that day.
Well, yeah, after you've been attached to something for like 7 years, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. It's just a habit at that point. And that's how I watch Bravo.
Yeah.
And that, I feel like that's just the, you know how they say Hallmark has a recipe and like Pixar and Disney have like, they follow the same recipe to make these movies because it's like they want you to feel the certain emotion and like it's guaranteed you're going to feel this emotion if they're making the same movie, just different words. But where was I going with that? Huh?
The Housewives is still trash, just like Riverdale, but
yeah, Bravo,
and
that's Bravo. That is Bravo. Like every show is kind of the same. The premise is the same. The people are just as crazy.
It's just different personalities
and different like regional dialects, different backgrounds, different cultures. Like Atlanta is completely different than Beverly Hills.
I watch Atlanta. I get
of course,
Atlanta
exactly. You watch Atlanta because regionally it makes.
And
sense.
I tried to do Married to Medicine. But
because regionally, it makes sense.
After a while, I was like, man, they just being petty just to be petty. I'm tired.
But I have been watching it since it, like, truly started. So it's kind of like my Riverdale. Like, I can't give up on it until it ends because I already know how every episode is going to go. Exactly. Same thing with Love Island.
Now, Love Island, I'm getting into that more. I didn't get it at first, but
Mila always plays the game of at the beginning of every season.
Man,
she's like,
care.
I don't watch it. It's too long. I don't. And then it'll come up on her Stan Twitter, and she'll be like, I don't know. The people on Twitter saying it's good.
It depends on what the people look like, you know. And it depends, like if the starring cast, none of them appeal to me. You're not over watching
it. No, you have to. It's a grower, not a shower.
And like then when they bring in the bombshells and they get more attractive, I'm like, okay,
but they want you to invest in the core group. And of course, more and more like when I see the core group, I'm like, okay, these people are hot. Like, of course they're gonna get along, but there's hotter people coming. You know what I'm saying? It's like the anticipation
and like
of it all.
When the ships finally like
solidify,
that's when I want to watch.
And like, you know, that's the most boring part to me.
Goodbye, because I love to like.
Once they get to the point where they're like, okay, kind of waiting for the finale, I'm like, okay.
No, because when I get a ship, that'll make me watch every episode because I just want to see.
But you have to grow to the ship. That's the thing. I like the fun of getting to my favorite couples, and then I'm like, okay, now can y'all get off the show so I can follow you on Instagram? When I start
seeing the edits and stuff of the Love Island couples, that's when I start watching it because I'm like, okay, they kind of cute.
Meanwhile, I'm putting in the hours.
She putting in the hours.
Mila's getting the highlight reel.
Yeah, and then I watch it.
And then she's like, oh, I should have been watching from the beginning. Yeah. That's the point.
No thanks. And I feel like that's just you being damn near 30 and me being
a child.
Almost 23.
Almost 23. What does 23 sound like to you in your mind? Like
23. It don't sound like nothing to me.
At what age would you think you'll be like, ooh, I'm an adult?
Like, yeah, adult wise?
Or I don't know. When do you think you'll like get over that hump personally? I mean,
I like 30.
Okay.
30. That's what I literally, like, ew.
I literally feel
not ew, but oh my God.
I literally feel like I woke up on my 25th birthday and I was like, I'm a full adult.
Oh.
Like, for real. I don't know. You know how they say you're like not fully developed until 25? And maybe that was just like placebo effect for me, but like post turning 25, I'm like, oh wait. I'm grown. Like this is who I am. Shut up. You know what I mean.
I mean, that's good. You felt grown at that age, but I don't think
like fully independent. Like, oh my God, I'm really 25.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm always so interested in how you will be post 25 because I think Mila's really mature for her age, but I think that's just based on environment. Like you grew up with a lot of people older than you.
Yeah. And I feel like that's why I'm giving myself more leisure time than you did. I'm giving myself
but also I'm the oldest. Like I didn't really get the luxury of leisure. It was like, make good grades, get out of here, go to college.
Yeah, I just vibing.
Yeah, you just vibing, twin. Just vibe,
just vibe, twin. But you know, I feel like I don't know.
You don't know?
No, cause
I'm interested. I'm very intrigued. I'm here.
I feel like when you buy your first house, that's when you grown. When you move into a real house, that's when you grown.
That's what makes you grown.
I mean, like a nice house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, having a
Yeah.
home is a huge
That's a lot.
responsibility.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a huge responsibility. Nobody but a person that could stand on their own can get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's true. I get
Everybody
that because
ain't
if
just
you
got
are
a house.
picking a spot to live in and plant
you
roots
grown.
in and invest
Yeah.
in, and because
You
like,
ready to start a family.
you're
and
ready to be here
reside.
forever potentially.
Yeah. You grown.
And I'm not close to that.
No.
And I don't even think at 30 I'll be there. Because I really don't know where I want to be.
Who does?
Some people do. Some people have bought houses.
Yeah, but is that out of they wanted to, or this just what they gonna be?
I don't know. I know. I think I'm always afraid of like being like, oh, I'm settling for this place. I don't know. Who knows? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But for now, new boot goofing.
New boot goofing.
Right. I moved home. I don't pay rent anymore.
Okay.
Just vibe, twin.
That one, I'm like, I'm not grown because I'm fully comfortable not paying rent right now.
I mean, I'm very grown. I could afford to pay rent, but it's nice not paying rent.
Yeah. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to that girl.
If we locked in. You know. That's my girl.
Yeah.
We give mama a shout out on every show.
Hey.
That's our girl.
Without her, we wouldn't be here.
Literally.
Period.
Physically.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But okay, I was thinking of a question when you said that about what being grown. When you were younger, what was one thing that when you went to somebody's house, you were like, oh, y'all got money? Yeah. For me, it was either a garage, like a garage that opened and closed, or a refrigerator with two big doors.
In the
Like that.
freezer at the bottom.
And the freezer at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah, I can see that. I can see
y'all
that.
Y'all got money.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably
That's it?
And a pool. If they
I
had
mean,
a pool, yeah. But we get this stuff and I don't think we
Right, and it's like now I'm thinking of like where you are.
Now thinking about it, it's just.
But I think times are different also.
Yeah, but
like,
a garage, most likely the one that closed on its own.
You could even say, I would say that about people who had 2-story homes. If you had stairs in your house, you were Bill Gates to me.
Yeah, but yeah, 2 stories.
What else? What else was like a feature? Like you were like, I had one in my mind.
Well,
I can't
before
think of it.
we got in the house now, like granite countertops was one.
Like if you had some
granite and like them nice
stone,
cabinets, them push cabinets. We got
the no slam,
the no slam
cabinets for sure.
Yeah, it's just stuff like that.
Just little stuff.
Yeah.
Homes are so different. We've been through so many homes. Ooh. So fun fact about us, we have moved
4 times.
4 times.
3, probably 3 or 4
in like life. So we have very different definitions of what our childhood home is. So I think that's why sometimes when I'm like, yeah, at the old house, you're like, what old house? Because you were an infant. So we have 2 different perceptions of
and when we were moving around, you were in college for most of it.
Yeah, I moved out and y'all moved twice post me moving out. So the house I considered like a home I grew up in, I went to high school in, you were in like the 6th grade.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What house is that? The second one?
In town.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The second one.
It's so funny when I say in town because if you're from where we're from, you know.
You know what in town is.
In town means, but like there's population 6,000 people here. So imagine what the country of the country looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where basically I grew up. I basically grew up in the country. No stores, no street lights, dirt roads, cow fields. But like I remember being really, really small and our entire family lived in the country. So
I don't remember that at all.
Mala has no clue, but we were wildin', like doing some crazy shit in the country, just like in the creeks, in the dirt roads. This sounds so hillbilly-ish, but like literally that's what we were doing. I remember one Christmas everybody got like some form of wheels. I got a 4-wheelers. Some of our cousins got go-karts, mopeds, scooters, like,
Ride
and we were tearing it up. The police wasn't out there. We were just like digging up the dirt roads. It was so much fun, and that's what I consider my childhood. And Mila had what I consider the glamorous childhood of being in town, but to most people, our in town is nothing. But whatever.
Yeah, but it's a difference.
There's truly a difference.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't grow up on the back roads.
Chilling on the dirt road.
Ooh.
Hey, sometimes we get in our country bag. Not get in our country bag, because I don't purposely seek out country music.
Bag.
I'm talking about music. Yeah, I think I like the country music just from the time of me being a small child. Not even a small child, like middle school. I don't know. And I hate to be one of those people that's like, I listen to all music, but not country, but like truly, no.
I don't listen to country.
Yeah, no.
But I know
as
all the songs.
That
just
might be
from
it.
Being around
it. Maybe
and
that's
hearing
it.
Over and over and over again.
Over and over again. Yeah, there are some songs I hear and I'm like, this reminds me of high school. And I think it's just a nostalgia thing. Now, there are some songs, one song in particular, that I sing in my car when nobody is around, because it's just like,
what?
It just really gets
Redneck
to me.
Woman.
It really is Redneck Woman. It really is. And I hate to say that, but like Gretchen Wilson really was in her bag with Redneck Woman. I do not personally identify as a redneck woman. However, she speaks to me.
Speaks to something in your pits of soul, in your soul.
She does.
Yeah.
Wow. Now I'm gonna be real embarrassed the year that comes up on my. She brings the yee out of my hall. I know that's right, Gretchen Wilson. Anyway, okay. Thinking about our childhoods is so funny because yeah, we grew up differently, but like kind of not.
Cause you're a cusper.
Cause I'm a cusper, exactly. I feel like we watch some of the same TV shows, but not really. I feel like the age I was growing out of Disney, you were really, really getting in your Disney bag.
Disney had me in the chokehold.
It ran in chokehold.
Ooh.
Literally.
TV was so good.
TV was so good back then. But like when I think of Disney, okay, what are your top 3 favorite, like all-time favorite Disney shows?
Number 1, period. My Babysitter's a Vampire.
See, and that alone,
my goodness,
that
gracious.
alone proves my point. Because
what's yours?
That's So Raven. Like that is it. Period. Like number 1 is That's So Raven, and that is the biggest difference in us. And what's your number 2?
Number 2, ooh, let me think about it.
I know my number 2.
I used to watch all the time.
Oh, wait, do I know my number 2?
I don't know my number 2. I'm trying to think of all the shows now. What's my show?
I'm only thinking of shows with people on them, though.
Casey Undercover was good.
See, and again, my number 2 is Hannah Montana.
I was about to say Hannah Montana because I used to love Hannah Montana, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm like, I'm just thinking of my favorites now.
Yeah, like literally, what's your favorites? I'm sure we have some similar.
Shake It Up. Shake It Up's
not. I would have said Wizards of Waverly Place before I said Shake It Up.
I like Wizards too.
You like Wizards too?
I do.
We like Wizards too.
Ant Farm.
Nope.
Dang.
No.
That's about
and
all.
After I've said those 3 of That's So Raven, Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place, I think after that I would go cartoonish. I don't know, but Phil of the Future was a banger for me. I love Phil of the Future.
Phineas and Ferb. 8.
Phineas and Ferb was good, but still
Kim
like
Possible.
in a later Kim Possible. What about Jake the American Dragon?
They used to play like at 12 o'clock in the morning. Like it played like really late.
It was one of those that would wake you up out of your sleep. What's that other one we used to
Recess?
watch before? No. Before going to school.
Recess.
No. Brandy and Mr. Whiskers.
Oh yeah, now that played like at 3 o'clock in the morning.
No,
that
it
played late
before we went to school.
Okay.
That and Dave the Barbarian.
Oh yeah.
You remember that show? That was crazy.
You remember that show? The boy went to school with all the. And it's called My Gym Partner's a Monkey.
Oh yeah, I never really watched that. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that was a little
It
later.
was Fish Hooks.
That was a little later.
Fish Hooks was amazing.
I kind of watched it, but not like I was previously watching Disney.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was a little bit later.
The Proud Family, of course. The movie, of course.
Y'all, please don't take my black card. The Proud Family, if I were to lump in all physical and cartoon from Disney Channel, Proud Family would probably be number 2 for me.
That you would live in?
No.
What you saying?
That I liked. I'm saying
like.
if I put in physical people and cartoons, it would be That's So Raven than the Proud Family. I still watch the Proud Family to this day.
I ain't watched it in a while.
I like to watch it and take a nap.
I like the movie though. Okay, now back to what I thought you said. If you could pick to live somewhere, where would you live? And out of all the shows.
What do you mean, like live like in the place or like in these people's homes?
Like what set you would want to be like? Not set, but where would you want to be?
Like what cast?
Show?
Like what I want to be friends with?
But not knowing you ain't an actor, but you just live in this place with these people.
Oh, with these people?
Yeah, like
Raven.
I see that.
100%. Y'all, I'm trying to get situated on this chair, but like
I would pick My Babysitter's a Vampire, but they be doing too much. Like that's a lot of.
Yeah, I would either say That's So Raven or Hannah Montana, mainly because it was the most normal and like twas life, you know. So
but
probably that.
I would really say My Babysitter's.
That's crazy. You do love that show. I'll never. That show always makes me think of that year we went to the beach. Oh,
so I don't know where to watch it at. I don't know where to watch it at.
I'm getting so mad at this microphone because I can't pick a spot I want to be in. But anyway, yeah, no. I always think of when we went to the beach that year. When we went to Seaside. One of many times, but like we love Seaside.
Yeah.
But you were watching that to go to sleep. So I just remember falling asleep too.
There's a girl next door.
Yes. That's literally, there's so many shows I think of and think of falling asleep.
Yeah.
What's another one? Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers puts me to bed most nights.
Family Guy.
You
used to watch that a lot.
Yeah, but I associate that with a relationship.
Womp, womp.
Womp, womp. I haven't watched Family Guy since.
Phineas and Ferb was one of mine.
You know, a non-cartoon one for me is Broad City. I tell Mila all the time that she would love Broad City, but she just won't watch it. It is one of those shows that like, I'm always like, if I could go back and watch this, like I've never seen it before, that would be so great. Because it's so chaotic. It's so stupid.
I see it on TikTok all the time.
It's so good. It's so good. Probably a bit problematic in today's lens, you know?
Of course.
Hindsight is 2020. They probably never make another one.
Yeah.
But you should go watch it.
But the thing is, I don't like watching new TV.
Oh, yeah. Milo.
I'm a serial watcher.
You are. There are some things that just carry you through time.
Yep.
That is so unfortunate.
And I do not
I'm always looking for something new to watch, but in the realm of TV that I like to watch.
It's just like, it'll come to me and I'll be like, oh, I gotta watch
I'm just going to do it today.
Yeah.
Another show, Insecure.
I'm going to watch that.
I think Mila would love
because I love
Insecure.
Issa Rae.
Exactly.
So I'm going to watch that.
It's so good. I rewatch it at least 2 to 3 times a year, and I'm on the verge of starting it again.
I start a new show, but then I be like at work or something, or like just anywhere.
And you follow like you never finished Scandal.
And I see like a TikTok or something, I be like,
uh-oh,
I gotta go watch it again. I started Scandal, but the thing is, it was giving me a headache real bad. Like Scandal was stressing me out. Me out.
I can't imagine binge watching it because I watched it in real time. So I had a week to process, digest.
Like, give me a filler episode, please.
Yeah, no. It was beating you over the top of your head every single Thursday, I think it was.
Olivia and Fitz stressed me out so bad.
I love them so much. I love to hate them so much.
I know I need
and I can't even fully talk about it because you haven't finished it.
I'm on like season 4, I think.
But you still haven't finished it, is what I'm saying.
They stress me out bad.
They do.
Like when he was really like, I'm done being the president, and he was about to tell, because it came out that Olivia was like, they were like,
Spoiler
together.
alert.
Man, everybody done seen it by now. Just watching this, they done seen it.
Yeah.
But like when it came out in the tabloids, like Olivia is sleeping with the president, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, well,
He said, well, Melly,
I'm not gonna run for re-election. Then there we go.
I'm gonna be with old Liv.
And Melly didn't like that boy.
I mean, Melly didn't like much they had going on. And I still can't talk about it all the way because you haven't finished it.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But great show, great TV. Okay, back to what we were talking about. I love to bring us back on the tangent.
Yeah.
Tangent. I just said that so wrong. Whatever, the wine's here. But when you think, when we were getting ready for school, do you remember like us watching like the MTV Countdown?
What was that song?
American Boy was a banger at that time.
Yes,
I remember that video.
I Kissed a Girl.
I
Kissed a Girl.
I Kissed a Girl.
But it was the last song before we went to work. Not work.
Not we were working.
Oh. I'm finna quit my job. Anyway, no, I'm not. It was the last song before we went to school, and it was like a man falling off the iceberg.
You're beautiful. I knew you were about to say that because I was literally gonna bring up that song when you finish whatever the hell you were about to say. That's true. I know that's right. Yes, literally.
What was one? That's not my name.
That's
that
not
used
my
to play
name.
all the time too.
Oh, we love to count down. Okay, but think about this. Do you consider yourself a 106 and Park kid?
No.
You missed it.
Because
you missed it.
We had BET blocked on our TV at
home. That was my fault. My bad.
Exactly. So, no.
Yeah. 106 and Park. 106 and Park reminds me of being at grandma's house. Because like all the cousins would be there, and we'd get out of school and we'd be there. We grew up in a family where everyone got off the school bus at our grandma's house, and you sat there until your parents came. Whenever that was, like if your parents were night shift, sorry, you were spending the night with grandma. But me, I was a 5 o'clock picker upper.
Okay, at 5 o'clock, I was like,
I was going home. Somebody's coming to get me at 5 o'clock.
Don't get me.
Ready to get to the house.
Right.
But we would watch 106 and Park at grandma's house and sit there and watch the countdown. I remember watching like every single one of the host changes. And you probably don't remember that.
I remember, what's the man with the locks?
AJ.
I remember
Free. They were like the first ones.
And then it was
Bow Wow and Roxy.
And
I don't know if they came next.
No,
actually,
it went them next. But
wasn't Angela Simmons the host at one point as well? And then that girl Julissa.
Yeah, but at grandma's house, that was the only time I watched it.
No, I would come home, and then they would do the yearly, like the top songs from the year for 106 and Park as the countdown. Do you remember Rap? What is it called? Rap City. Yeah, let me get the laptop.
Oh, talking about the
With
MP3?
Tigger.
Huh? What you talking about?
With Tigger and them.
It's a song?
They weren't in a basement. No, it was a show. It came on either before or after.
But I remember Beyonce being on 106 and Park.
Boy, I just show my age, boy.
And that's why I love Upgrade You so much, because I remember her being on that.
On 106 and Park?
Yeah.
So, Rap City started in 1989.
I was born in 2000 and
it had 10 seasons. So, I'm sure we were watching reruns when they came on 106 and Park. But I don't even know. Let me see if I can show you a picture. You probably literally don't remember. Like, people used to come and do, like, ciphers in LOL is Cameron.
I kind of remember that.
Like, you not having no flashbacks here.
Yeah, I remember seeing that man and seeing...
That man, Tigger.
That his name?
You don't...
I know. You the one that's 30.
Damn near it. But yeah, 106 and Park really was that girl. Like, when Destiny's Child would come on 106 and Park,
I would do anything
to be
go
aware in
back
that time
and see all of that
in real time, knowing what you know now. You would
knowing
just
what
like
I know
fall
now.
out.
Oh my God, because that's if I could ever travel back in time.
If we could
I'm going to
turn back
Atlanta,
time.
Georgia in 2005, 2006 and seeing the Destiny's Fulfilled tour.
You were 5.
Exactly. I want to see that tour so bad. It's on YouTube if y'all want to see it.
You wanted to see it in person, though.
I want to see it in person.
You
Front
wanted to shake
row.
your tail feather.
Yeah. Yeah. Badly.
Wow, that's say that.
Badly.
Okay. Wow. That just really broke my heart that you don't like 106 in Park was it. You weren't an MTV kid either, were you?
What played on MTV?
And that alone.
Like
was
Flavor of Love and stuff?
That was VH1.
I was a VH1.
MTV was
kid.
like The Real World, Parental Control,
Parental
Next,
Control, I remember
Hell
that.
Date, The Challenge.
I only remember that because like
Room Raiders.
we had a set schedule when we came home. When everybody came home,
We were watching the
watched
same thing every day.
3 channels. Like at a certain time, we just changed and changed. So
We would
used
come
to
home and watch Parental Control.
Yeah, we used to watch MTV
as a family now.
Yeah,
As a family.
MTV was the first thing we turned on the TV when we got home.
Yeah, because it still kind of felt like daytime.
Mm-hmm.
We were just getting a little daytime TV, but we were also heavy nighttime CBS watchers.
Yeah,
Like my
Big
daddy
Brother.
loved like Big Brothers,
Survivor.
Survivor, things like that.
Oh,
Amazing Race.
Amazing Race.
Oh, such good TV. I think we like TV so much because we grew up with parents who love TV.
Yeah.
I'll never not be a TV watcher. That is one of my favorite things to do is watch TV.
Me too. I remember at one point we had the 70s show in rotation.
We watched that 70s show.
And we would watch the same episode. And
Over
that's
and
why
over.
I feel like I watch the same stuff over and over.
Yeah, out of routine.
Yeah.
That's true. That 70s show was on the loop. When I think of before school, going back, I always think of Hip Hop Harry. Hip Hop Harry.
Oh my God, that was
We loved
one of the
Hip Hop
things
Harry.
we watched before going to school. Hip Hop Harry. That played first before the music. The music was the
And
last
then we
thing.
would go from Hip Hop Harry
To
to the
music.
music. Yeah, we would be turning off the number one song when it was time to go to school.
Because we would put on our clothes. Well, I would put on my clothes in the kitchen.
TV really did tell time for us. Maybe
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Like TV passed the time for us. Like this was morning TV, this was after school TV, this was after you had dinner, post shower
Yeah.
TV, and this was the TV you watched to go to
Bedtime
bed.
TV. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's why I rewatch shows all the time, because the shows I rewatch are my bedtime TV. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like when I'm going to sleep, I be like, I'm
'Cause
gonna
you've
just start
seen it a
this show
million
from
times.
the beginning, and then I just watch it during the day
yeah.
whenever I don't have nothing to watch. Yeah.
I don't know.
Then
There
I
are
get back
definitely
into
some
it.
shows I keep on rotation
Yeah.
just based on not a burped. Based on life, like the Parkers. Hello. I'm gonna watch that all the time. One-on-One, hello. Gonna watch that all the time.
Yeah.
Those shows remind me of being like early middle school, like pre-teenish. And it's just a comfort for me. I love the Parkers, One-on-One, Girlfriends, Sister, Moesha.
Sister. The last season of Sister is the best season of Sister.
So good.
I love rewatching that season when they go to college.
Yeah, the college season is
when they
really,
get
really
that
good.
silk press.
Ooh, when they just for me down. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good TV. And you know, now that I think about it, I consider that like preteen time, but it wasn't because those shows came out at those times. My parents, our parents just like to rewatch them too, so they had them on. They were always showing like reruns. I got a little
Anyways.
tongue tied. We would watch really old TV too. Like I remember Daddy not made us, but we watched Sanford and Son,
227.
The Jeffersons, 227, like Good Times. We've seen all of those start to finish.
Yeah. We used to watch House of Pain, Meet the Browns.
House of
Tyler
Pain
Perry had us in the chokehold at one
carried
point.
us.
House of Pain
carried
was
us.
it though.
Oh my God, what?
And that's when we had that DVD player where you could burn what you watching on TV on DVDs.
CD?
Ooh, we recorded every
Everything.
new episode of House of Pain. Like, we still
Love
got
the show. Maybe I'll bring that back. Maybe I'll throw that in the rotation to like nap to / watch
House of
passively.
Pain. Ooh.
Meet the Browns.
Meet
Do
the Browns
you
is
remember
funny.
the era of the Medea plays? Like genuinely watching them as they came out.
Yeah, we used to go see the CD Man and get a new play.
That's when you know. That's when you know. You knew the
Yeah.
CD Man would come around. You watch your little bootleg play,
Yeah.
and you'd be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, such
Yeah.
such good times.
What's Done in the Dark was like my favorite.
Really?
What's
I don't know what my
Done in
favorite
the
was.
Dark
I
comes
loved
to
Class
light.
Reunion. I watched the Class Reunion play over and over again in the hotel when she was like, I didn't mail my work up in here. You're not about to mail me no check.
Okay, but Medea Goes to Jail is a classic.
Oh, Medea Goes to Jail is
Yeah, that's a classic.
Wow, where can I think you watch it on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I don't watch them.
I mean I have two, but I would like to rewatch them now.
Yeah.
You have drink your wine so much faster than me because I'm just yappity.
Yeah, you are yappy. What's one show you think you could rewatch right now from start to
Insecure.
end? Really?
Like I really think I'm on the verge of rewatching Insecure.
Now, knowing how I stand stuff, what show do you think you could stand how I stand shows?
Give me an example of what you mean by
Like,
you stand in a show.
Okay.
Like Batwoman?
Yes. Like how I stand Batwoman in Riverdale and stuff like that.
Like a show.
Yes, like a show.
Like I would die on the sword. This is such a great TV show.
Yeah.
Or great TV because you know
Like
Riverdale
you would join
is
the
not a great.
fandom of this show.
Insecure.
Really?
Yeah. Insecure
You would
is
get into the lore of Insecure?
get in.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
Arrived. Yeah. Insecure is like truly one of my favorite TV shows.
Like
Another one of my favorite TV shows, an oldie but a goodie, A Different World. I love
Yeah.
that show.
I like this show too.
Oh my
I
god, that
rewatched
show
that
gave me
show, too.
all the feels, start to beginning, crying, all of it. Love that show.
Yeah.
I also love Living Single. Living Single is a banger for the girls that like Friends. Where do you think that came from? You think they came up with that by themselves?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That read.
back to my wine, but like,
Okay.
yeah,
Sip.
Living Single is really that girl.
Yeah. That's so true. And it's
I love 90s
living
TV.
proof. Living proof.
Okay,
But I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to
I know. I'm like, what are you trying to
explain.
ask me?
Like making like canon, like this is canon. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, like it's bound to happen. Like everybody's gonna watch the show eventually.
means it happened in the show.
What do you mean?
Like when a ship is like a ship on the show, like
Okay.
not a made up ship between two people you think you want to see together. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but you define
Like let
being
me
a
think.
stand of a show by a ship.
Like Bella and
Edward,
Edward
okay.
is canon. Like they were
Yeah,
together.
like of course they were gonna get together.
No, they were together in the show, so that means that is canon.
What?
You don't get what I'm saying?
No.
Like something that is true is canon.
You mean like they were together in real life and the show?
No, girl. I'm talking about in the movie. They were a ship in the movie.
Like you could ship them in the movie because they were a real.
They were together in the movie for real.
So you
'Cause
think
some
movies or TV
people-
shows?
Both.
Okay.
Because some people make up different ships for different people they don't see in the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you mean like a
Those-
real ship in the show?
Yeah, that is canon.
Okay, so what's the question?
What show you think you could get into like that? Like, really get into
And
the
like watch
ships?
these people be in a ship.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like some people are gonna be upset with me. No, because you really couldn't tell where she was gonna go. I never finished Vampire Diaries, but like it was giving heavy lore. I think I just fell out of it some kind of
Maybe you should
way.
get back into
Maybe I
it.
should finish it because the girls that love that love that.
Mhm.
I don't know. I can't even think of a show where people were together. I'm thinking of more shows that like I was obsessed with and I think everybody should watch.
Yeah.
And this is also really going to tell my age. I think everybody should watch One Tree Hill. what a show. And that may say something about me and the things that I enjoy, but like emotionally, if you've watched One Tree Hill, you know that show, it will have you in a puddle on the floor. It'll have you so happy. It'll have you so sad. It'll have you so mad. You be wanting people to die, and then people be dying. And you be like, I didn't want them to die. Let me tell you something. You have to watch One Tree Hill. Great show. Another show in the same genre, Friday Night Lights. I don't even know. Okay. It's so good. Gossip Girl. That era of TV was so good. The CW.
I'm sure that it is amazing.
But you're not going to watch it.
I can't watch it.
And I hate that for you. And I understand because there are shows you tell me to watch, I'm not watching.
Visually, they don't appeal to me.
Yeah, visually, it's not going to connect with you. No, and you are that kind of person. You like to see black people on TV. And I
like
do too.
To see attractive black people on screen.
And I do as well. However, I can look past that if the plot is thick.
Me too.
And the plot is
if they got
3 C's thick.
1 or 2 black people on the side.
There's some black people on One Tree Hill.
Anyway.
There's a black guy on One Tree Hill.
Anyway.
In like season 4.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I just thought of his storyline. That's crazy. You
and
gotta watch it.
And old shows like that, the people just look old to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they didn't back then. Older people playing teenagers look like older
old people playing teenagers.
They did. They looked a bit too old to be in like the 11th and 12th grade. But you know, the high school part of the show is just the beginning.
Yeah.
And then they time jump.
Okay.
So it becomes more relevant. I don't know, Mala. I don't know, Mala. You might gotta watch
I can't even watch The Vampire Diaries because of that reason.
But you've watched Pretty Little Liars?
Because of Shay Mitchell.
Period.
That's it.
Because of Shay Mitchell
was the
only
reason I watched Pretty Little Liars.
I love her so much.
Just to see every scene she was in. So I had to watch the show. And that's just it. And that's how I did with Riverdale. I only watched Riverdale because of Vanessa Morgan. Like... I don't care about all the other folks.
Wow. That is.
Anyways.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's crazy because those are such good shows.
I mean, I'm sure if you had it on, I would watch it.
Yeah, but I can't. I don't even know if emotionally I can put myself through watching One Tree Hill because there's this girl on TikTok. Her name's Jordan. I can't think of her last name, but her and her husband, Brandon, they have been rewatching it. He's seen it. She hasn't. And they like record themselves watching it. And watching her watch it, I'd be crying. I'd be crying. I'd be like, oh my God, I forgot that happened. And I'm like, I don't think I can make myself lead up to the stuff that I don't remember. And then something happened, and I'd be like, I forgot.
But you know, that's how now The Walking Dead.
Oh, you ate with that one.
Serious. Now that show is sad.
And you know what? I'll never watch it.
Oh, that the people who have watched The Walking Dead, the lineup scene with Negan.
I saw that with you. Yeah, you showed it to me. A lot of shows I feel like I've seen through you. Like I know how they. And like I'll never have to watch the CW's version of Batwoman ever. I've passively seen it through you. I feel like I've seen Riverdale through you. I've seen the majority of The Walking Dead through you. So I just won't pick that up and watch it by myself because I feel like I've seen it.
You have to.
I
won't. Leah. Watch it. I'm telling you, when I seen that scene in The Walking Dead,
for the first time,
I never stood up so fast I almost fell to my knees. Oh, y'all need to go watch.
You
The
just
Walking
couldn't
Dead.
believe.
It's so sad because I mean it's The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
like,
and I can imagine being attached to those characters. Me, I didn't really, I hadn't seen every episode leading up to that. So like seeing what happened, I was like, "Ooh, that's sad. That person, that happened."
Ooh.
But you were attached to that person.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh. Sorrow.
That's just like prayers. I finished Attack on Titan today. I finished it today.
Oh yeah, Mila's an anime girl. I pretend to be an anime girl, but I could talk about anime, but if I'm talking about anime, please know I've never watched it. I just know how to regurgitate sentences I've heard other people say about anime.
But I just finished Attack on Titan, and every single episode is somebody dying. Somebody dying. Somebody dying.
And I think that's just, life already sucks so much. I just need to watch positive, passive TV for a while.
You need to watch some gut wrenching TV. It'll change your life.
I'm such an empath. I can't.
It'll
I be
change your
feeling
life.
sick watching TV for real.
Mm-hmm.
For real. What do you think, in your opinion, from start to finish, is just a great TV show? And I feel like I know what you're about to say.
From start to finish.
Like, it is just, give them Emmys, give them awards,
Oh,
give them
like
their
good?
flowers.
Glee.
I knew you were going to say it. I was about to say, and don't say Glee.
Girl,
Yeah.
that is a good
That's an ensemble.
show.
That's an ensemble.
Like, from start, now.
Probably.
The last season,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like that one. When everybody graduated and it was like a new set of people that
Side
came
note,
in.
I never finished it.
Anyways,
I never finished Glee. It got to a point where I just didn't care anymore.
You remember the girl, and she was like dating the boy, and what was she? Captain Marvel? Not Captain Marvel, but she was like in the MCU universe, and she was getting like abused by her boyfriend, and he was like a cast member.
What did she look like?
Melissa Barnett or Barnes or
Hold on,
something
I'm
like
gonna look her
that.
I got my laptop.
What was she? Supergirl? She was Supergirl in
Huh?
CW, but she was like new to the I think it's the was it DC? I think it was DC. Melissa
girl?
Barnes. Yes. And her and the boy on Glee, they were dating on the show, and then they got married. Like
I don't remember her
engaged.
storyline on Glee at all.
That's what I'm saying. She was on the season when Santana and them graduated, and they tried to bring in a new.
And try to
high
keep it
school.
going.
Yeah,
Yeah, no. And
I didn't like that season.
Like, I literally don't know how it ended. I literally don't know how Glee ended.
Man, it
But the beginning seasons of Glee,
amazing TV,
God.
amazing
Such
TV.
good TV.
Yeah,
Such
amazing
good TV.
What
What's
about
another
you?
show? From start to finish, just a great TV show. I can't even give it a Scandal. Scandal got boring towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
And I was slightly disappointed in the ending.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. You know, Schitt's Creek is a great TV show. Very great. Like, I think of great TV shows where I'm so sad they're going off. And Insecure, Schitt's Creek, A Different World, 3 shows. Genuinely on the last episode, I was like,
Now, have you watched The Good Place?
oh,
Girl, I bawled. I was
love
crying.
great TV.
That is a
Great
great
TV.
show. The Good Place. Oh, and the first plot twist, I kind of figured. But when they said, I was like, ooh. Oh,
I never saw it coming.
God.
I
You
never
did?
saw it come. No, I just thought it was like one of those happy-go-lucky, you know.
No,
Ha, ha, ha,
girl.
ha, this is just you know what I mean? And then when they said it, I was like,
No, I was kind of picking it up, but yeah.
I want to rewatch that. I might
It's
rewatch
so
that.
good, and it's so
good.
funny. It's hilarious.
And like for primetime TV, no cussing to be good.
Okay.
You know it's got to be good.
Oh, I might watch that tonight.
That's
And
such a good TV show.
I know how problematic Jamil. What is her name? Jamila Jamil.
White is it her?
No,
What's
the
her last
tall-
name? I know her name.
She with James Blake.
I just can't think of her last.
Anyway, she kind of problematic in the media, whatever. But she is
What she do?
hilarious. Just the stuff she be saying on Twitter.
Okay.
It's not that deep, but it's
spell it.
Jamil.
I don't want to
That's what
spell
it
it.
is.
It's okay.
But
I'll look it up later.
She is funny.
Yeah, The Good Place is great.
They all funny. I'm gonna watch that tonight.
That is such a good show.
I love that show.
Janet?
She is funny. Janet
Wait, potential
is funny.
Halloween costume.
Okay,
We could just be
that'd
Janets.
cute. Oh,
Oh, and then make the dogs Janets. And everybody's just a bunch of Janets.
yeah.
That would be
That's
hilarious.
Yeah, The Good Place.
Wow,
was
we can
such a
really
good
talk about
show.
TV forever.
I'm trying to
Because there's
think.
so many other good shows. What?
I would tell y'all how country we are for real.
I know what you're about to
It
say.
was by a whole year. Every single Sunday, we had to watch Duck Dynasty.
I knew you were about to say that.
AE has a rerun every
Sunday.
of all the
And Daddy would
episodes.
sit in his recliner and we would sit in the chair.
From the time we wake up till
Just
about
chilling.
8 or 9 o'clock till sun come on that night, we'll be watching Duck Dynasty.
Duck Dynasty,
and we
baby.
done seen every single episode.
And
but
I'd watch it today.
We'll sit there and laugh at the same.
Maybe this Sunday we should sit and have a Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
And y'all, if you know us, you know what we stand for, who we are, the girls we love. And you know, they don't necessarily give that energy, but you know, they ain't outright said nothing yet.
Yeah.
So like, I'm gonna watch it.
Okay.
And they're funny.
Who?
They're so
Duck
the
Dynasty?
Duck Dynasty.
Oh yeah.
You know another show we used to watch all the time?
Mm.
Swamp People.
We
We love
shoot 'em.
shoot 'em, Greg.
Shoot 'em.
Shoot 'em.
Shoot 'em.
I could never.
And he always
Can
had
you
that
imagine
dog.
having to shoot an alligator like that?
And they used to make it so dramatic with the water.
The water
In
the water
slow
would
mo.
splash back. And then they would just like roll over. And the crazy part is, y'all, they would shoot these alligators and they would put them in the boat
Ride around with
and
a
ride
truck
around and
full-
shoot more alligators.
Ride around with a truck full of alligators.
What if you didn't kill one of them? Oh, okay.
They made
And
sure.
they're like trapping them with whole chickens, a spatchcock chicken on a
Yeah.
pool noodle.
Mm-hmm. And
That's
they
crazy.
Be getting them too.
Shoot them, Greg.
Shoot them. Shoot them.
Oh, what was that other show? Moonshiners.
Ooh, I can probably make
We watched a lot of like AE.
AE.
Did Parking Wars come on AE?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
For the people
Parking
in Philadelphia,
Wars.
I'm so sorry y'all have to put up with that. That's crazy. Ooh, I didn't kick
A lot of
something
people
over.
don't went to jail on that show too.
Yeah.
Like
Parking Wars. What was that other show?
not Parking Wars.
You talking about the one where they were towing stuff?
No. When they be like auctioning.
Storage Wars.
Storage Wars. That's the one we were watching that down bad.
Down
We were
bad.
down
That
bad
was
with that
such
show.
a good show.
That was a good show.
so.
And then
What
they get
about-
petty with each other and just
Oh,
be like
girl,
going
just
back
be
and
bidding to
forth.
make you spend more money.
Yeah.
And they be fighting.
Mhm.
They would fight.
It
And
was
one
so
thing about me
funny.
is I love a little aggression. As long as I'm safe.
And you know it be bleeps like beep beep.
Beep, beep.
It just be beep beep.
You remember when we used to watch Live PD? Ooh, we
Yeah.
are nosy.
And them
That's really the
24-hour
problem.
cams that
I feel like my sweatpants
yeah, we used to
are
watch
to the
Live
sky.
PD and it was something else that came on and it was like the same.
Live PD, the EMTs.
Oh, it was like court or something. It was the same.
Oh yeah, and we
people.
would watch people go to court.
Court.
Do you remember that countdown TV show? It was on Mad TV.
I know what you're talking about, and it was like the 10.
Yeah,
10.
and it was like crazy people. It was just like funny videos, really.
Mm-hmm.
What was the
America's
name of that
Most
show?
Wanted.
Bitch,
We
that
used
was
to
a
watch
cop
that
show.
Too. We used to watch it too.
I gotta look it up.
And I remember one episode at the end, it had like, cause you know at every end of the episode it'd be like the most wanted person in America is
It's
this
still
person.
wanted, yeah.
Yeah, and one day it had Bin Laden. And then I was so terrified because I was like, oh man, Bin Laden is still out here. That was, I was so scared.
Y'all, I'm screaming, man. I'm not gonna remember what we were talking about.
And it had
It's
like
not
a
Mad
wanted
TV.
poster.
Mad TV was a sketch comedy show. You remember Mad TV?
Mm.
What channel did that play on? It wasn't Spike. You
What
remember
you
Spike?
talking about?
Where I just remember it being like a yellow background and comedians would sit and talk about.
Yes.
I feel like Lonnie Love was on it as
and
well.
Tanya Hart. Tanya Hart was on
Yes. Wait, Lonnie. Y'all, I'm so drunk I can't type. What's her name? Lonnie Love.
there. And Tanya Hart.
Countdown show. I know I'm typing. Oh my God. It's like I want to give up on typing it, but I can't.
Just look up Tanya Hart and go to TVs and shows like on her Wikipedia. Like,
Harding. Not
Harding.
Harding. What was
Hart.
that lady name?
The one that did the figure skating.
That was her specifically?
Yes, that's the one that you remember cheated and she got that man to hit the girl and break her leg.
That wasn't her. Did
Yes,
she
it
play her in the
was.
movie or something?
No, that was her. Look it up. Look it up. I promise you.
No. Because that don't look like that lady.
Let me see.
That's not that lady.
No, that's not that lady.
That's what I just said.
Man, let me text Mama back. I'll show you.
Are you going to text Mama?
Mm-hmm.
Because she would know. Not Mama asking for the Wi-Fi password. Man, I'm never going to think of the show. But while I'm thinking of that, I just thought of something else. You remember that show, Wipeout?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
I
I always wanted to be on that show. Who else was Y'all, I'm really trying to figure out what the name of that show was.
There she go.
Not VH1. I love the 70s. Come on now. Mama would know. Mama would know for real. We
Of course
will
she
figure.
would.
Yeah, she knows all. But anyway, moving on. I'm not gonna sit here and make that top priority for me.
Dang, what's that lady name?
I think her name is Tanya something. She's a white lady with blonde hair. I know exactly who you're talking about. I just can't think of her name or the show. Her name really might be Tanya. I just can't think of her last name. Type Google Tanya comedian
White.
blonde hair. But you can spell Tanya Tonyata. You can spell it Tanya Tanya.
I spell it TonyA because I feel like that's right.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Anyway, but yeah, that show carried us. We watched that every day for a while as well.
What was it? Wipeout, and then the one
where they would like hold themselves in a little stencil. That was a little more
Yeah.
modern. That wasn't like olden days. But we love a game show.
Oh yeah, we.
I remember watching like No Whammy for fun, or like Lingo on the Game Show
Yes.
Network. I remember one time for days I was just watching the Game Show Network. Not you turning down my mic. Anyway, but like Lingo, The Weakest Link, Whammy. Oh,
Yeah, Whammy.
I
and,
always wanted to go on those shows.
We were watching Family Feud all the time.
Well, for the most part, we recently just stopped watching Family Feud every day.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably in the past year, because we would watch it every night at 7:30.
World's Dumbest. It was True TV
Let me see.
presents the World's Dumbest.
True TV.
Yes.
Yes.
It's on Hulu.
I watched it tonight. Who was on the cast? 16 seasons.
Yes, it was on for a long time.
Oh my goodness.
And they used to play all the clips like of people doing dumb
Her name was
stuff.
Tanya Harding.
Yeah.
That's not who I was thinking of. Her face don't look like Lonnie Love was on it. Chelsea
Yeah.
Peretti. Oh my God.
We used to eat that show up.
This black dude, Godfrey.
Yeah.
That's funny. And you know, that era of TV also was like having a bunch of comedians on a show. You remember Girl
American
Code?
Figure Skater.
Oh, well, she just looked, maybe her young
I told
photos.
y'all.
Anyway, but you remember Girl Code, Guy Code?
on
I
MTV.
love those shows. Like shows
Yeah.
where people would sit and
Oh,
commentate.
I
and stuff.
love the 90s. I love
Yep.
the 200. Oh, the
They should bring
Yeah.
that back. Bring that back. VH1. Can you
Yeah.
imagine like I love the tens?
they made that. Because I used to watch them all just to see the clips of Beyonce.
I know, but I'm saying recently they should make one. Or do one in like the 20s.
I wouldn't want to see that.
I know, but it'd be good to have it all
Yeah.
in one place so you can go back and look for it.
Yeah, MTV
I would love to go
done
back
fell
and watch
off.
I love the like zeros, whatever you
Mhm.
call it.
They're really good. I didn't
Mhm.
see them.
Do you remember TRL?
Yes.
Okay. I was about to be
Only
so
because
sad.
I used to watch all the Destiny's Child interviews.
But do you remember watching it in real time or you just
Yes,
remember
I
it?
remember
Okay.
watching it in real time.
Great.
Throwback Beyonce and that denim
On TRL.
with Jay-Z, and they drove up in that convertible when they just did Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah.
That's so unserious. They are so unserious.
With that fro. She had a fro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I believe
It's
it.
true.
Hey, did I doubt you?
Nope.
Never. But yeah.
Yeah,
My toes are so cold.
I know.
Like, it's very, very
How
cold
long
out
we
here.
been-
I know. How long have you been recording?
I
Can you
don't
see?
know.
We're just in here yapping today,
I
guys.
don't know what that means.
Whatever. I'm also.
I think it's only been like 20 minutes.
You lie so bad. There's no way it's just been 20 minutes. I'm going to fall out if it
Let's
really has
just
just
wrap
been
it
20
up.
minutes. Yeah, I can just wrap it up. I'm hungry. Our mom cooked dinner. In the cut with that girl, we be vibing. I'm going to get another glass of wine. I got to
Me
chug this
too.
one. Should I arm chuck it?
Yeah.
Okay. I taught Mila this today. For the girls that's not watching, I'm arm chugging. Go to the TikTok or something to see it later.
Yeah. I'm sure it'd be on Instagram. Chug. A chug. A chug. You can't do it with that glass.
I can't do it. I can't do it with this glass, guys. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's a weirdly
But I will
shaped
chug it.
glass. And on that note,
We'll wrap her up.
we'll wrap her up. And just remember,
Wait,
wait.
no. We got to tell the people where to find us.
I
What
know,
to do.
but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Since you're trying to rush us up out of here, we're Two Girls, One Branch, and we're out this piece. But you can catch us next Monday right here.
Talking about something.
Talking about something. We'll
Right.
be here. Will y'all? Question mark. But anyway, find us on social media at Two Girls, One Branch, the number 2, the number 1. Find me personally at Aaliyah, AHLYA Branch on all my social media. Mila.
Instagram, NYLA period BRANCH. Mila period Branch.
You
I'm
sound
on
like
TikTok.
Oscar Mayer Wiener.
I'm on TikTok
B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
too. Mila Branch and MyWella Branch.
Now she don't know how to spell her name. You can figure it out. Context
Yeah.
clues. It's here
It's
somewhere. It's tagged.
somewhere.
all
on
up in
our
here somewhere.
profiles and stuff.
Yeah, but until then, remember, y'all, you have to bathe your legs when you get in the shower. You know, I know some of y'all aren't taking the washcloth and loofahs down here. Make sure you get all up in there between
Please.
those toes. Hygiene is important, okay?
2024, please.
That's your call to action this week. But if nothing else, please be nice to people on Beyonce's internet. See you next week.
Bye, Beyonce.
Love you, girl.